On the first experiment, we filled a bottle of water to its full capacity. This bottle was of 1 liter. We used 2 different faucets, one outside of home and one inside home. The one outside took about 4.5 seconds to fill up. The one that was inside of the home took about 9.5 seconds to fill up. Using this information that we got, using the radius of the faucets and the pressure of the water and the time it took to fill up the bottle of water, we were able to calculate all the information that we needed. We also see in action Bernoulli's principle, since the bigger the faucet was, the bigger the area of exertion, the lower the pressure or the bigger the pressure, depending on the faucet. On the second experiment, we filled a container to 2/4 of its capacity, and then we made a little mark on the outside of the container. After this, we dropped a little ball of plastilin and see how the level of the water changed. We made a mark to see the change of the level of the water. After that, we subtracted water till we got to the original mark. Then we dropped all of that into a new container. After that, we took the same amount of plastilin and made a little boat with it. And then we put the boat to float in the water, and we were able to see that it didn't sink and it floated. After that, we made another mark, seeing how the level of the water had changed this time. Then we again subtracted the amount of water that changed, till we got again to the original mark. This time it was about 65 millimeters, and we had to drop all of the amount into another bottle since our syringe had filled all the way up. We were able to see Archimedes' principle, since using the same amount of plastilin but covering a much larger area when doing the boat, it actually floated instead of sinking. On this third experiment, we took a rock that was 500 grams and put it on a small syringe. The liquid was supposed to go to the other syringe, but the pressure was not enough. So I instead used my hand to see if the prototype worked. And as we expected, it worked. Finally, we were able to see how Pascal's law worked, since using the smaller syringe required less pressure over a larger amount of time, and it pull up the other syringe that had a much larger area. We could use this to lift things that are heavier using less force but during a larger amount of time, and this will help us lift things that are heavier. This is the same principle that is used to lift up heavy things such as cars and used as brakes.